What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Just kind of sitting here in the house today. Normally I record from somewhere on my property, but today we're in the house in the dining room, and I just want to share some of the new pickups that I got. At some point in time, I'm going to do a video on where I find my deals. It's kind of been like a honey hole, and it's not going to be for everybody because it'll be a process. But for those who are really into vintage watches and whatnot, you will probably appreciate what I'm going to tell you. And some of you guys may already know. So, all right. So what I got here first, I guess I'll zoom in on it if we can, is this Rado. I think it's how you pronounce the name. This one here looks like, I think it's German. Looking at the German wording on the back, it is a Swiss Inca block anti-magnetic stainless steel watch. I think it is 17 ruby or 17 jeweled watch. This one here, I prefer a watch that has some patina. So all I did was clean up the dial a little bit with just simple warm water. Did a light polish of the case, and I completely refurbished the glass. That's probably the best thing that I can do in terms of my skill set at the moment, is the crystal refurbishment. I've pretty much mastered that process. Let me know in the comment section if you guys would be interested in seeing that process. But we got that. It works just fine, keeps time. I don't know when I had this one, maybe for a couple weeks now, but this is an old Continental skin diver. I believe it is a 36 millimeter watch. It does run super waterproof, as they call it. I don't know if I would agree with that. Once again, Swiss tritium watch. I believe this is tritium. Maybe not. Swiss made PM. I have to look that up. I thought it was tritium. But it does work. It does whine. It does operate. See if I can get it to go there. There we go. It doesn't keep very good time though. So some of these watches, because I like Swiss vintage divers and world timers and chronographs, I don't necessarily care so much if they work, or keep perfect time. I look at it this way: at some point in time, I can get everything serviced. It does cost money. Service can be anywhere from $300 to $500 depending on the movement complexity. But so in time, we'll get things kind of caught up. But the idea is to get what you can when you can get it. Make sure that it's complete in terms of the movement. You're not missing things, or if you are missing some things, then you can go and find them. The movements are typically pretty easy to find parts for. If you go on like Chat GPT and look up get on Chat GPT, type in the watch, the movement number, it'll tell you where you can find a lot of stuff at. So that's pretty easy to do. But like this one here is a Lucerne world timer diver, and this one has like the EB 8800 movement. What do you need, Luke? It has the EB 8800 movement inside of it, and this one here, it was incomplete. It did not have the hairspring. I had to purchase another watch that had a 8800. Well, actually, I just purchased the movement, which is what I have here, and I removed the parts that I needed. And this one here is just a watch I bought off of eBay. It came actually from the UK, so that was pretty neat to get something that was out of the United States. But now this watch is in fact complete. It does require some service on it, but all the parts are there. So this will be a watch that will go into servicing, get professionally serviced so that I can take used to it. But everything's there. I did do a light polishing on the case. I did a little bit of polishing on the crystal and got that to a acceptable level of clarity, and a little bit of cleaning on the dial. But I picked this watch up for like, I think it was like $50 or something like that. It wasn't very much. Some of the other watches I've picked up recently, I got this Tomix, and this one here is a Swiss watch as well. It does have a alarm feature on there, which is pretty neat, like the Cricket watches do. I don't like the strap on it. We'll probably end up getting a different type of strap. I don't like, I got darker color skin and I don't like dark straps with dark skin. I kind of want a little bit of a delta between the color pigments there. So that will be something that we get. But this is, like I said, it is a Swiss watch, stainless steel case, waterproof, etc. Like that watch. I think I paid like maybe $5-10 for that watch. Still got to get the Accutron service. I have not taken this into the neighboring town yet, but I need to get this serviced and get that looked at. So we won't talk about that one too much. We have enough Accutrons in our collection anyway. But I also picked up this Swatch. I've never owned a Swatch. This one here is called a Rollerball. We picked this one up for like $15 as well. It came new in the packaging, new old stock, never used, and yeah, it's a great watch. Keeps perfect time. Another watch that I don't know if I showed you guys on the previous video was this Tissot. This Tissot works really well. The only issue that it has is a cracked crystal. That doesn't bother me because none of my watches are perfect. We did a light servicing of the dial, light servicing of the crystal and the case, and oiling of the movement, and it is up and running. Put a new strap on there, and I love like that rust color straps, which you'll see that is a common theme with respect to my collection of watches. If I have to put a strap on it, that's probably what it's going to be. And I like specific ones, and I'm kind of, you know, simple like that, I guess, if you will. The most recent pickup is this Omega here. We just got this yesterday. This one here was pretty pricey in terms of like what I normally pay, but we paid, what was it? 300? Yeah, 300 even for this watch here. But we've recently put a new band on it. My wife does not like this band. It came with the original Omega band. It has a 10-10 movement. All the parts are there. Here's the original Jubilee style bracelet, but it is stretched beyond my capability of repair. But it is in fact original equipment. So we put this off-brand metal bracelet on it, and I've already ordered a new Jubilee bracelet, which should be here in about 1 or 2 days, and then we'll get that fitted on here. But the watch works tremendously well, no issues whatsoever. Once again, like polishing of the case, cleaning of the crystal and the dial, and it was off to the races. So now that gives us 3 different Omegas. I don't think that I will be buying another Omega. I think, you know, from what I got right now, more than likely we will be trying to acquire a Rolex as the next watch, and because I've always wanted a Rolex, and so might as well do it. I do have a Lucerne, not a Lucerne, but a Longines, and I have another one that is coming that is slightly different than this guy here, and these all work as well. This is a linen dial, but that'll be the other one will be coming here pretty soon. I think that's also a linen dial. But so yeah, the collection is growing. So if you ask me like what I'm into, like I said, I'm into the old the divers, the skin divers, the chronographs. I kind of like that look. Personally, I think that I'm good on dress watches. Like I said in a previous video, the reason why I buy the dress watches is because of my profession. I can take use to that style of watch, and I don't necessarily want to be walking around with a big bulky chronograph or a skin diver with a suit, because that doesn't look right. But something like a low profile that can slide in underneath your shirt or your suit jacket or sweater, whatever it may have you, is ideally what I would want. I do have some other bigger watches in my collection. This one here is a watch that belongs to my son Luke, who's crawling around my kitchen table right now. But this is his watch, but I don't wear it very much. And the last watch, hey Luke, do me a favor. Grab me that, let me see. How many watches are up there? 3. Give me that one there, just that one there. Yeah, my little office helper. One day these will be his anyway. So the last watch we've got is this Mortima. that we picked up. This is going to be for sale. It's called a Meyerling, I believe it is. It is all there, all complete, running, operating as you could tell there. No issues. The case, everything's original, right down to the strap. It is a integrated strap. So yeah, it's all original. And I don't know. It's not something that I would wear when you compare it to the style of watches that I have. It's not something that I would ordinarily wear. So I don't know that I'm going to keep it. I may keep it for a while, but if anybody sees it and they want it, $100, it's yours, and I will mail it to you. But yeah, that's pretty much my collection as it stands right now. We're going to go into specifics. I got one more watch that's coming. It'll be here in a couple days, I believe, and we'll cover that one. And then we're going to get down to the nitty gritty on specific brands and movements, etc., and go from there. All right, guys, I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.